All right, what is going on, you guys? Brian here with a Royal Rumble 2023 recap. The Royal Rumble 2023 is in the books, just concluding, and what a shocking turn of events to end this year's Royal Rumble event. Let's just get right into it. Of course, we had the men's Royal Rumble match that saw the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, coming in at number 30 and winning, last eliminating Gunther, who came in at number 1 and lasted until the final two before he was eliminated by the eventual winner, Cody Rhodes. So congratulations, Cody Rhodes. Cody now punched his ticket on the road to WrestleMania, and he will be in the main event of WrestleMania as WrestleMania goes Hollywood this year. Another big match that happened tonight was the first ever pitch black match involving Bray Wyatt and LA Knight, and it was Bray Wyatt picking up the win in the pitch black match. Afterwards, Bray Wyatt would go after LA Knight, would chase him through the crowd to one of the staging areas where he would apply the mandible claw and leave LA Knight unconscious. And then we would see Uncle Howdy from atop of a, I don't know, it's like a scaffolding or structure type high up, and Uncle Howdy would dive off and go and land through LA Knight. So that was it for that particular match. We saw Alexa Bliss challenge Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's Championship, and it was Bianca Belair fighting through it all, and she defeats Alexa Bliss to remain the Raw Women's Champion. Then we had the Women's Royal Rumble match that saw the return of Nia Jax, Chelsea Green. We saw Michelle McCool enter. She was actually sitting in the front row with her kids, with her kids, and when the music hit, she came out of the crowd, and that was the first time ever that somebody entered from the crowd. But the event, it started off with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley came in at number 1. Liv Morgan came in at number 2. They were one of the final 3, along with Asuka, who made her return tonight at the Royal Rumble. And it was eventually won by Rhea Ripley. So Rhea Ripley punches her ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, and she will be able to challenge for a championship of her choice. And then, of course, we saw the musical performance by Hardy, who sang this year's Royal Rumble theme. And then in the main event, it was Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Kevin Owens. And this one was physical. And in the end, Roman Reigns would pick up the win and remain the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. However, as I mentioned at the beginning, a shocking turn of events happened afterwards, after Roman won, and Sami Zayn was in Roman's corner along with the special counsel, the wise man, Paul Heyman. After Roman won, Heyman, Sami Zayn, the Usos, and Solo would get into the ring, and the Usos would go after Kevin Owens. They would beat him up. They would put him in the corner. They would put a chair over his face, and Solo would ram into Kevin Owens in the corner. Then Heyman handed Roman handcuffs. Then Roman gave the handcuffs to the Usos. They handcuffed Kevin Owens' hands to the top rope and started super kicking him after super kick after super kick after super kick. And then Roman would go to use a steel chair on Kevin, but Sami would stand in front of Kevin saying, "This is beneath Roman. Roman shouldn't do this. Kevin's done. It's over." And Roman, in shock, was handing the chair to Sami, telling him that, "I don't need to do this. You need to do this." And after a while, Sami would finally show his true colors, and he would strike Roman Reigns in the back, and that is when the beatdown on Sami Zayn would commence, as Jimmy Uso would hit Sami with a super kick. Solo would hit Sami with the Samoan Spike. They would rip off the honorary Uso shirt off of Sami. Jey Uso, however, did not participate in the beatdown of Sami. Obviously, there's still the storyline of Jey Uso feeling conflicted because he stuck up for Sami this past Monday during the tribal court, and he wound up walking away, and Sami was left laying with Roman hitting him with chair shot after chair shot to the back, and the Royal Rumble ended with Roman, Heyman, Solo, and Jimmy Uso walking up the entryway, and that was pretty much it for the Royal Rumble event. So obviously there's going to be a lot that's going to be probably that's going to happen this Monday night on Raw, as well as this Friday night on SmackDown, as far as the fallout. So hopefully, cannot wait to see what happens. But my overall thoughts on the Royal Rumble event, I enjoyed the Royal Rumble. I specifically enjoyed the main event with Roman and Kevin Owens. The one match I did not care for was the Pitch Black match between Bray Wyatt and LA Knight. I hope I know it was the first ever, and I hope it's the last, because it really was just, I'm also sporting my Jay Briscoe shirt. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, so the Royal Rumble 2023 is in the books. I thought the show was good. Like I said, it was a lot better than last year. The only match I didn't care for really was that Pitch Black match with Bray and LA Knight. But with that in mind, if you guys watched the Royal Rumble this year, if you watched the Royal Rumble, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. And as always, I am Brian. This has been my Royal Rumble 2023 recap, and I will see you next time. See ya.